Nothing beautiful without struggle. All learning has an emotional base. Knowledge is the food of the soul. Ideas are the source of all things. Love is a serious mental disease. Philosophy is the highest music. Pleasure is the bait of sin. Necessity is the mother of invention. Time is the moving image of reality. Writing is the geometry of the soul. Man is a being in search of meaning. Courage is knowing what not to fear. There is no such thing as a lover's oath. Only the dead have seen the end of war. A house that has a library in it has a soul. You should not honor men more than truth. The first and best victory is to conquer self. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. Poetry is nearer to vital truth than history. No human thing is of serious importance. I'm trying to think, don't confuse me with facts. The soul of man is immortal and imperishable. A life without investigation is not worth living. Wonder is the only beginning of philosophy. Books are immortal sons defying their sires. Knowledge becomes evil if the aim be not virtuous. All I really know is the extent of my own ignorance. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Everything that deceives may be said to enchant. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. Let the speaker speak truly and the judge decide justly. Those who don't know must learn from those who do. The beginning is the most important part of the work. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Honesty is for the most part less profitable than dishonesty. No wealth can ever make a bad man at peace with himself. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. Lack of activity destroys the good condition of every human being. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. I have hardly ever known a mathematician who was capable of reasoning. Poets utter great and wise things which they do not themselves understand. We do not learn, and that what we call learning is only a process of recollection. Beauty of style and harmony and grace and good rhythm depend on simplicity. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Let parents then bequeath to their children not riches, but the spirit of reverence. Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another. The most effective kind of education is that a child should play amongst lovely things. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. It's better, in fact, to be guilty of manslaughter than of fraud about what is fair and just. He who wishes to serve his country must have not only the power to think, but the will to act. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. When we are ill, we do not ask for the handsomest physician, or the most eloquent one.